Are you guys ready to see my June favorites? I have had so many exciting things happen in my jungle this month, and I'm so excited to show you guys. My name is Natasha. I'm Planted in Platinum. You can find me over on TikTok and Instagram for more planty content. In today's video, I have about 15 plants to show you guys, so let's just get right into it. I am going to start off with a couple of Hoyas. So these ones are really exciting because they both bloomed for me in the same week and they both still have their bloom. So I wanted to show you guys before they drop. So this is my Hoya Bella Lita Bui, and look at her. She is so beautiful. I cannot even, I think those are like the cleanest, nicest, prettiest blooms, and I was so excited for them to open. Oh my goodness. This Hoya has not bloomed for me before, so that was extremely exciting. She is living her best life upstairs in ambient conditions by my fireplace, actually, where it's nice and warm. Yes, it's summer and I sit by the fireplace because we have air conditioning and it's so cold. But one more look at her. Sorry, I'm so shaky. But yes, she is absolutely stunning and I cannot wait until she blooms again for me. Hoya Bella Lita Bui. And the other plant that has bloomed for me this month is no other than my Hoya Caudata Sumatra. Look at her. She is living in my Sunstressed tent under a 1,000-watt veggie starter light and she loves it so much. Like, look at those splashes. Oh my freaking God. This plant is incredibly breathtaking. I am obsessed with it. But the blooms, show us the blooms, lady. I know. Look how fuzzy and furry and hairy they are. Oh my goodness. These are just so breathtaking. I was so excited to see these. This is a Hoya that I have wanted to bloom since I even found out about Hoyas. This is one of the first blooms that I seen online, and it was always my goal to get a Caudata Sumatra to bloom, and I just never been able to. But I think the secret for this one is super high light. She has also got another one started in the back. Let's see if I can show you right here. I don't want to bother her too much, but those are another set of blooms that are gonna pop soon. So I'll definitely be sure to show you guys when they do open. I have posted these blooms on my Instagram. I'm sure that if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen them already, but I had to show you in person on my video because, oh my goodness, look how cute they are. So adorable. I just love them so much. My number 2 favorite that I wanted to show you guys today is my Carlablackiae crossed with Regarden's Pap. Look at her leaf. She hardened off finally, and oh my goodness, like I am obsessed. You can't really see, but it has like pinky in the sinus up here. It's not coming through on the camera, but there's pink in here and kind of up along the top of the lobes. And oh, it's just breathtaking. The leaf that was sent to me is dying off, but that is okay because girl made up for it. This Anthurium has a special place in my heart because I wanted to collect lots of Carla hybrids this year. So to see this leaf grow out in my care and just look so incredibly stunning just blew my mind. It's so gorgeous. You can see Carla and Pap in there, and I love both of those Anthuriums. So this is a great hybrid. It's been pretty easy for me so far. I have it just in moss and perlite. Can we see any roots? Doot doot. Oh yes, there is a root all the way to the bottom. So I think I'm gonna get this girl out of here and put her into some tree fern. Yay. I hadn't seen any roots, so I was kind of a bit worried, but seeing one all the way at the bottom definitely eases my worries. So number 2 is my Carlablackiae crossed with Regarden's Pap. Number 3 are a couple of my Variegated Raphidophoras, which have just put out the most beautiful leaves. This is my Tetrasperma variegated, which we just potted up together in a recent video, and look at her newest leaf, you guys. Oh my freaking God, that is gorgeous. Like, I am shook. That is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I have had a struggle of a time trying to get the Variegated Raphidophoras to grow for me. So to see that she is happy and loving her new little home that I have for her makes my heart just so happy. But this leaf here is just incredibly beautiful. It has the most beautiful fenestrations, that beautiful patch of white, and it's just a little showstopper. I'm obsessed. And then we have my Variegated Raphidophora Hoya, and look at her. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what to do with this plant. No idea at all. I'm gonna have to find something bigger to put her on because she is running out of room, but I don't want to detach her from this. I'm gonna have to see if she's even attached. I don't think she is. No. So that's good because I can put her on something different and hopefully bigger and let her live her best little life. But she is such a little cutie. I love those tiny leaves. I love the way the variegation presents on them. And each leaf has quite a bit of variegation, so that is very good. I'm very excited to grow this plant out and see what I can make of it. I am not the shingling plant type of girly, but you know what? We gotta dip our toes in sometimes. So I just wanted to show you guys this one today because every time I walk by it, it just makes me so happy. But if you have any tips for me for shingling plants, please drop them below because I am open to any advice that you can give me with this plant. It literally has not attached to this wooden stake. So yes, I'm not too sure, but she cute. She cute, and they make me so happy. So these are number 3 of my top 10 favorites this month. Number 4 is my Hoya Wymanii Cloudy Sky, and this Hoya is just so beautiful. Look at those silver splashes on it. Like, I can see why they call it the cloudy sky. It is so pretty. And I recently chopped this one for a trade, and she spit out this vine here with this little leaf. So I love her pot that I have it in. I think it suits her incredibly well, but she is just a stunner. Do you guys have this plant? And if so, is it growing nicely for you? Tell me all the things. I am obsessed. Oh my goodness. I love the shape of the leaves, how they have like the ruffles on the side and they're super bumpy and kind of like fuzzy. Not fuzzy like your typical Wymanii, but just like semi-fuzz, if that makes any sense. The leaves have like this oval shape with the wavy edges and they're just so pretty. I just love this plant so much and I really hope it blooms for me one day. I would be so happy if this bloomed. Oh my goodness. Hoya Wymanii Cloudy Sky. Number 5 is a new acquisition in my home. You guys, I have a red vein dark phoenix. This is mine. This big mama is my friend's, but we are in a breeding program together and the plants get to live at my house. So how freaking cool is it that I am allowed to grow this red vein dark phoenix in my own care? I just received this about a week ago, maybe a little bit more, and it has 3 leaves. 1, 2, 3, and it has a flower as well, which is exciting. And I don't know if it's gonna do anything because when my friend got this plant, she did chop it, which is where this came from, which I'll show you in a minute. But it might have stressed the plant out, so I'm gonna see if she opens and collect her pollen, but if she doesn't, no biggie. She has got some incredible roots. You can see one there. They're nice and pink. They're just so pretty. And she's just in moss and perlite. And I'm going to wait until she acclimates to repot her into tree fern and pon. I think that when she gives me some new growth, then I will repot her, but I don't want to stress her out. I don't know much about this plant. I've never grown it before, so I just want to take any precaution that I can. But oh my goodness, this plant was literally so high on my wish list, which blew my mind when my friend told me she was getting this plant sent to my house. I was like, are you freaking kidding me right now? Yes, so this is my literal child. We do everything together. We do all the plant chores, all the watering. My eyes are just always gravitating towards her because she's just such a queen. I'm so excited. But let me show you my chonk. So I have a chonk here and the roots, you guys, look at those roots. That is insane. Wow. She has got the most healthy root system in there. Can you see any on the bottom? You can't see anything. But I need to put some masking tape on this so it's easier to get off. Okay. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see very well. So she has a growth point right there. And I've just been waiting for it to pop. I am so excited for this plant, you guys. Oh my goodness. That feeling when you get like one of your unattainable wish list plants. I still can't believe it. So, this one is from Thai Exotic Nursery. And this is actually not a dark phoenix at all. It is called a red vein dark phoenix because when the new leaves emerge, they have red veins and they're just absolutely breathtaking. And then they harden off to a bit of a darker color. But I'm so excited to grow this. I will put the hybrid on the screen for you guys. I can't remember. I know it's a variegated pappy hybrid crossed with something else, but it's not coming to me for some reason. So I'll put that on the screen for you guys and let you look at this leaf one more time before I put her down. My Anthurium red veined dark phoenix. Number 6 is my Alocasia Gagiana aurea, her newest leaf. What is that? That is insanity. It is stunning. The pattern of that variegation is something else. This plant never disappoints. It is such a good grower. It gives me the most beautiful variegation. I actually have to pot her up. You see those roots? Look at those roots. They're gorgeous. I'm so excited. Oh my. So I do have an Alocasia chores video coming up, so we will do that together in that video. But I wanted to show you this leaf. Like, what the heck? That looks like some sort of drawing. It's just absolutely crazy. And she's got a new leaf on the way, which is super exciting. Her older leaves, okay, so we have this one, which was absolutely gorgeous until I went on vacation. And when I went on vacation, I turned all my lights off and this plant suffered from that. And then she put out this leaf here as well, which has a little bit of variegation, but it's always good for variegated plants to have green on them as well so that they can photosynthesize, so I'm definitely not mad about it. And then we also have this one with minimal variegation, but it is still super pretty. And I did take a couple more off when I came back from vacation and saw that this plant had taken a beating. I took off a couple more leaves, so the plant had some more energy, but I couldn't leave this half moon. Like, it was so beautiful at one time. Oh my goodness, that made me so sad, but that's okay because this leaf definitely makes up for it. Like, that is something else. Oh my goodness. Number 7 is massive, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you guys properly, so I'm gonna have to stand up for this one. So this is my Monstera Thai constellation, and girl is massive, as you guys know. Look at the size of her new leaf, you guys. It's massive. Holy bananas. This is crazy. Okay, so this is her newest leaf. She kind of grew into her previous leaf, but like, look at the size difference. That is crazy. This leaf is huge. I don't have any inner fenestrations yet, but that is okay. Like, I cannot believe the size of this. I don't think it's coming off on camera as big as it really is. Like, this is my hand. Can you see how big that is? Like, that's insane. That is how big it is for my hand. It's all the way up to my bicep. Yes, I had to show you guys this. This is a very special plant to me, and every time it puts out a new leaf, I get so excited. Monstera Thai constellation is known to grow super slow, but when I have mine in front of my north-facing window upstairs where it gets a pretty decent amount of light, it actually has just been popping leaves off. I think it's because it's the warmer season though. But she is so happy, and oh, I'm just shook. That thing is huge, and it's not even hardened off yet. It's still super floppy. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fenestrations. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9 on the previous one. So I'm really excited to see what the next leaf looks like. I really hope that has the inner pinnations. I think that would be so cool. Like, I think it might, because look how big this is. Like, wow, that's just absolutely insane. She has got so many roots too. Let me see if I can show you. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. Look at the roots in her pole. Like, that's insane. And then in her pond, I'm gonna have to find her a bigger vessel eventually. I'll have to be on the lookout for a huge glass vessel. Maybe I'll go thrifting and see what I can find. Number 8 is some beautiful Sunstressed Hoyas that were in my Sunstressed tent. This is my Hoya Variegated. Look at that. The light in my Sunstressed tent actually died, so I had to get a different one, and it's just been sunstressing my Hoyas like an absolute dream. Like, wow. This is such a beautiful Hoya. If you guys don't have a Variegated, go get one. They have these big, thick, paddle-like leaves, and they're like kind of succulent-like, and they just have the most beautiful venation. And that red sunstress, like, I wonder how big these leaves can actually get. Like, that's pretty red. This leaf is broken, but look how red that is. So freaking beautiful. I literally love this plant so much, and every time I top it, which I just did recently, it just grows a new vine and puts out leaves like crazy. This is such a beautiful Hoya. If you are a Hoya head like moi, you need to get this one. And then we have my Hoya erythrina, and look at her. She is sunstressing so nicely. So we have the purplish leaf starting here, and a new leaf that's quite purple actually. And then we have these beautiful pink splashes. Where is that leaf? I wanted to show you guys. I'm blinded by my lights. This one here. Look at those pink splashes on there. Like, isn't that incredible? This Hoya is super interesting. Like, look at the back. The back is even super pretty too. It grows in clumps, so you'll get like a clump of leaves and then a vine, and then you'll get another clump of leaves and then another vine. And even if this Hoya is not sunstressed, it's still absolutely beautiful. I love the long, slender leaves and the way that the venation is kind of raised. You can feel it. It like rises from the leaf. So I think that that's really interesting too. It has the wavy edges, which I think are super fun. And it's just such an eye catcher. Like, oh my goodness. I love this Hoya so much, and I'm so happy she didn't burn. I was scared that she was going to burn on me. When I put her in my tent, I wasn't sure, because I saw that Fern had hers in her south-facing window and it burnt, and I was like, oh no. I hope mine doesn't burn, but I don't know why that burnt though. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, my light is pretty strong, but the sun is actually pretty strong too, obviously. But Hoya erythrina, sunstressed and beautiful. What a beautiful Hoya. Number 9 is my little cactus buddy. It grew arms. How cute is that? So I just repotted this in my succulent video that I did, and it is a Gymnocalycium Mihanovicii, the top one, and then it's grafted onto a Hylocereus cactus, and the Hylocereus freaking grew arms. Like, what? I was just in my bathroom one day and this caught my eye immediately. I was like, what the heck? My cactus grew arms. You guys had that happen to you before? Like, I did not think that this bottom cactus was going to grow anymore, and it just wants to give me a hug. It's like, thank you for repotting me. I really love my new life. You are the best. Here's a hug for you. Like, that is something else. I was just shook when I saw that. I can't even believe it still. Like, that is just the cutest thing ever. I posted this and somebody said that I should put googly eyes on it. I might have to order some because that is a really cute idea. But yes, I wanted to include this one because it's just so freaking adorable. Like, here's a hug for you for my little cute cactus. And number 10, like, this would not be a favorites video unless I've included some of my Luxurians hybrids. And of course I can't pick just one, right? So this was the one I'm most excited to show you guys, I think. I don't know. But yes, I do love my Luxurians hybrids. They are my guilty pleasure. What plant is your guilty pleasure? Let me know in the comments down below. So this is my Dark Phoenix crossed with Luxurians, and oh my goodness, look at that. Like, that is just insanity. It is so bumpy and it has the most beautiful color. This is the hardened off leaf. They do get pretty dark, but like that emergent, ugh, the color shift is just so pretty. I just love this one so much. And the back of the leaf has these red veins. Like how cool is that? Oh my goodness. These Canadian breeders are just insanely good at breeding anthuriums. I am so glad that I got this plant. I always look at this one. Every time I go into my tent, it's just in the front row of one of my shelves, and I'm always just like, you are so pretty. Yes, so this is my dark phoenix crossed with Luxurians. She is a queen. Then this here is my NSC red crystal crossed with Lux. And the color on this plant, you guys, like, I don't know if you can quite see how beautiful that is. It has been this color now for probably 2 months at least. Like it just stays this beautiful purpley, dark green, blacky color forever. Like the oil slick look, and wow. It's just incredible. And you wanna know something crazy? It's not even hardened off, and it's putting out a new leaf. Wow, look at that. How beautiful is that red emergent with that beautiful sinus? Wow, I am shook. Like how can people not love Luxurians hybrids? I do not think they all look the same. They definitely all, not all, but a lot of them look quite different. This is just everything. I'm going to be collecting Luxurians hybrids until the day I die. There's got to be some cool ones out by that time. Look at that, hey? Like I could just sit here and play with this leaf all day and show you guys how beautiful it is. And this big one here is my Carlablackiae crossed with Luxurians, and look, they're besties, if you didn't know. They are very similar looking. They're not the same, but they are similar in their emergent colors. Like what is that? I'm trying to remember when this emergent came out. I don't remember. It was about a month and a half ago, something like that. I'm really bad with my timelines. You guys ignore everything I say when I try to tell you timelines. But she has got a wicked root coming all the way down the back of her. I did repot her into this giant vessel. I wanted to pot her into drainage, but I didn't have anything. So she's in this huge vessel that I had saved. But like, look at her. She is stunning. This plant is almost black. Like it's such a dark purple. I am obsessed. Wow. And that pretty sinus as well. And these spidery veins. Oh my goodness. This is my favorite Carla hybrid, and I think my favorite Lux hybrid. I don't know, it's so hard to choose, but it's pretty. And look at the back of the leaf. Like it has the pretty pink petiole, and then it has pink venation on the back of the leaf. Is it gonna show you? Kind of. Oh, that's just so gorgeous. Yes, so as you guys can see, I have had a lot happen in my jungle this month, which has been a good month for me to see all these beautiful plants, because I've been kind of going through it this month, but I don't want to get into that. But yes, it's so amazing how plants can just affect your mental health in such a positive way sometimes. Like my Hoyas bloomed in the same week, and that just almost made me cry because that was just a really hard week for me. So it's just so beautiful how you can have a relationship with your plants and they just know you. That might sound like a crazy plant lady quote, but hey, I'm a crazy plant lady, so quote me on that. But yes, like, wow, I am obsessed. I actually got this plant last plant market, not the last one, but the one before that. So like just over a year ago, I think, about a year ago. And when I opened it, I had no idea what to expect. It was a chonk cutting and I had no picture of the leaf, and the leaf was literally black. I was like, what the heck? I almost dropped it on the floor, and it just immediately became my favorite plant. Like I am so happy it's growing for me. I'm so happy it's rooting up nicely in its new little home. And I'm so happy that it just makes me so happy. Like get the plants because they make you happy, not because they're popular. I know this would be a popular plant, but it just makes me so happy. I'm obsessed. And that belateness, like hello. Yes, but I should probably get this back into my tent before it throws a fit. I just really wanted to show you guys. And I love how similar these two plants are. Like, that is insane. I love these two plants so much. Maybe I'll make that my thumbnail. That'd be a wicked thumbnail, wouldn't it? But anyways, I should put these back and do my outro. She can stay. She can stay for the outro. Well, that is it for me, you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around to watch my top favorites of June. It was really nice showing them to you and just a nice break from my chaotic life right now. I just was not in the mood to film any videos, so I didn't want to push myself, but I'm really glad that I did today because this literally just made my heart so happy. If you guys are looking for some more planty content, head over to Instagram, TikTok, and follow me. My name is plantedinplatinum with an underscore at the end, and I do try to post on there as much as I can, mostly on Instagram. I'm not huge on the TikTok, but I've been trying. And if there's any videos that you guys want to see from me, let me know. Drop them below in the comments and I'll do my best to accommodate you guys. I'm looking forward to my concert next weekend. That's going to be a lot of fun, so you probably won't get a whole bunch of videos between now and then, but I want to get this one out for you guys, and I hope that you enjoyed it. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart for being here. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Subscribing is free of cost and it helps out my little planty channel so much. If you subscribe, YouTube will notify you anytime that I post and upload so that you can click on it and watch it right away. But that is all for me and my cute little planties. I hope you guys have an amazing day wherever you are, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!